Hi everyone, in this video we'll be talking about an interesting topic which is machine learning. So here are the contents of today's video, which is what is machine learning, how does machine learning works, development of machine learning, history of machine learning, advantages and disadvantages, and lastly opportunities in machine learning. So I'll be talking about the first one, what is machine learning? Based on our research, we have defined machine learning in two ways, where the first one is according to the Wikipedia. Here it states that machine learning is a term for problem-solving machines, where programmers help these machines discover their own algorithms. Hence, machines can solve problems without needing to be explicitly told what to do by any human-developed algorithms. According to other sources, machine learning is a type of AI or artificial intelligence that provides machines the ability to automatically learn from data and past experiences to identify patterns and make predictions with minimal human intervention. In machine learning, there are three main types, which is supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning. Supervised learning involves training a model on a labeled dataset where the input data is paired with the correct output. The model will learn to make predictions or decisions based on this labeled data. The common task for supervised learning is classification and regression. Regression here refers to a statistical method used to help us analyze and quantify the relationship between variables. Second one, unsupervised learning. The model is given unlabeled data and must find patterns or structures on its own, so it doesn't have predefined output labels. The common task for unsupervised learning is clustering and dimensionality reduction. Dimensionality reduction here is a technique that reduces the number of features or variables in the dataset while retaining as much relevant information as possible. So the last one is reinforcement learning, where it involves an agent that interacts with an environment. Agents learn to take actions to achieve a goal by receiving feedback in the form of rewards or penalties. The common task for reinforcement learning is game playing and robotics. So here are some examples of machine learning. The first one is image recognition, recommendation systems, fraud detection, and also healthcare. Image recognition, it is used in facial recognition, object detection in photos, and also medical imaging. For recommendation systems, it is a system that analyzes user behavior and make personalized recommendations. Fraud detection, on the other hand, it is commonly used by banks and credit card companies to detect unusual patterns or behaviors. Lastly, in healthcare, medical imaging such as identifying tumors in X-rays and also analyzing MRI scans.
So now that you know what is the meaning of machine learning, here's one example you may be familiar with. Music streaming service Spotify learns your music preferences to offer you new suggestions. Each time you indicate that you like a song by listening through to the end or adding it to your library, the service updates its algorithms to feed you more accurate recommendations. Netflix and Amazon use similar machine learning algorithms to offer you with personalized recommendations. So now the question is, how does machine learning actually works? Machine learning uses two types of technique, which is supervised learning, which trains a model on known input and output data so that it can predict future outputs, and unsupervised learning, which finds hidden pattern or intrinsic structures in input data. So let's look a little bit deeper on supervised learning. Classification models classify input data into categories. Typical applications include medical imaging, speech recognition, and credit scoring. Let's recap back. Classification technique is to predict discrete responses, while regression technique is to predict continuous responses. For example, hard to measure physical quantities such as battery state of charge, electricity load on the grid, or prices of financial assets. Typical applications include virtual sensing, electricity load forecasting, and algorithmic trading. Unsupervised learning finds hidden patterns or intrinsic structures in data. It is used to draw inferences from data sets consisting of input data without labeled responses. In supervised learning, we use regression and classification technique, while in unsupervised learning, clustering is the most common unsupervised learning technique. So clustering, it is used for exploratory data analysis to find hidden patterns or groupings in data. Application for cluster analysis include gene sequence analysis, market research, and object recognition. For example, if a cell phone company wants to optimize the locations where they put cell phone towers, they can use machine learning to estimate the number of clusters of people relying on their towers. A phone can only talk to one tower at a time, so the team uses clustering algorithms to design the best placement of cell towers to optimize signal reception for groups or clusters of their customers. Try to recap the unsupervised learning finds hidden patterns in your data that is carried by clustering technique. So now, let's see what field artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning lies in. They all lies in data science field, which artificial intelligence, machine learning and deep learning is a subset to data science, while machine learning is a subset to artificial intelligence and deep learning is a subset to machine learning and also artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is a technique of turning a computer-based robot to work and act like humans, while machine learning focuses on using data and algorithms to imitate how human learns. Deep learning, otherwise, is a type of machine learning and artificial intelligence that resembles the way humans gain certain types of knowledge. People often get confused between artificial intelligence, AI, and machine learning. Artificial intelligence, which computers act on their own. They act according to environment, and system display cognitive ability, involve problem solving, reasoning, and computers also make decisions on their own. While machine learning, it's an application of AI. Computers observe and analyze and predict based on previous patterns. Machine learning is also a pre-programmed algorithms.
Right, so let's explore the history of machine learning. Machine learning has a fascinating history that dates back to the 1940s. It all started with the advent of digital computers, where pioneers like Alan Turing and John von Neumann laid the foundation for the idea of a machine that could stimulate human intelligence. Then in 1956, the Dartmouth workshop marked a pivotal moment, officially birthing the fields of artificial intelligence and machine learning. Researchers gathered to discuss the possibility of creating machines that could mimic human thought process. Then one of the early breakthroughs came in 1957 when Frank Rosenblatt developed the perceptron, a machine learning model capable of learning from data. Primarily, it was used for pattern and shape recognition tasks. Next, in the 1980s, there was a revival of interest in neural networks, which are inspired by the human brain. Researchers explored their potential in various applications such as handwriting recognition. Then, during the 21st century, brought a resurgence of machine learning, thanks to the massive datasets and powerful computers. Now, the machine learning algorithms could handle more and larger volume of data. Then, during the recent year, deep learning, a subset of machine learning using large neural network, has made significant breakthrough. It has powered applications like image recognition, speech processing, and natural language understanding. Then today, machine learning is pervasive in our daily lives. It powers virtual assistants like Siri, recommendation systems like Netflix, and has a profound impact on various industries, from healthcare to finance. Now let's go to the advantages and disadvantages of machine learning. So the advantages, it helps you make smart choices, save time and work, customizes things for you, handles big problems, and it learns and gets better as the more you use them. So the disadvantages, like everything else, it also can make mistakes. And next, it can be mysterious because we don't actually know why it gives us a certain answer or suggestion. And privacy worries because it uses our data, so we have to be wary and be careful on the way we use them, and also we need special knowledge and tools because it uses some special computer skills to actually utilize them properly. So let's see what's the opportunities in machine learning. So the first one is career growth. Learning machine learning can open up a lot of exciting job opportunities. You can become software engineer, data scientist, or even work in the machine learning research itself. So number two, freelancing. A lot of companies hire freelancers for machine learning projects. This really gives you flexibility to work in all kind of work experience. The third one is industry applications. So machine learning is used in various fields like healthcare, finance, and marketing. So you can apply your machine learning skills in almost any industry you want. Next, number four, data analysis. So machine learning often starts with understanding data. So you can actually specialize in data analysis, which can really help certain organizations make a data-driven decisions. So number five, research and innovation. So machine learning is always evolving. So by getting into machine learning, you can always be at the forefront of technological advancements, which you can contribute to a new discovery of machine learning. Next, lastly, is teaching and training. If you become skilled enough in machine learning, you can make your own courses, workshop, or even online content for people to join, and you can gain revenue and make that as your side income or maybe your passions.